Hard R fans, Hollywood fans, this is for you right here. What the hell are you doing in Hollywood? The undisputed champion of Black Wrestling Podcasting, the Hard R. Woo!
Hard R Wrestling Podcast. Acknowledge me if you smell what the Hard R Wrestling Podcast is cooking. And now it's time! Not on the screen, my goddamn self. Yeah. Oh, my God. It makes me look like I have a small head. I am still on vacation. That's why I'm looking like that. Ladies, that's fucking me up. Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, we are the Hard R Wrestling Podcast, back from our 2 week sabbatical off of our little vacation. Well, I was on vacation.
Has it been 2 weeks?
A week? Has it been a week or 2 weeks?
I think it was just a week.
It's just a week. Okay. Yeah, y'all ain't misses that guy that much. Y'all be all right. But, we soaking in the last bit. I swear, man, summer seems like it's a good 2 weeks, followed by winter, which is like 8 months at least.
I love it.
You love it? What the fuck do you mean you love it?
I'm a fall person, man. I love the fall and winter.
Same.
Y'all whack as hell. I'm a spring person. I mean, I was born in the best month ever, April, which incidentally is going to be around the time of WrestleMania. My birthday's April 4th. I know y'all know that already, but April 6th, what is it, 6 and 8? Something like that will be WrestleMania.
6 and 8, huh?
Six. I'm gonna skip a day. I don't give a damn.
6 and 8, okay.
Give goddamn. But it'll be around the time of my birthday. We are all going. We've been planning and plotting with our wrestling colleagues and friends and trying to figure that out. Tickets going sell. Not that we're making any money from there. Shit, but tickets going sell in about 2. What the fuck is that sound?
Why do I hear some like a car or something like just?
I don't know.
And I'm hearing clapping like cheeks. Or,
that's usually Hollywood. He's not up here.
It's punch on and we don't know.
That's right. Let's be fair.
That damn dryer. But yeah, he'll be up here in a few. But yeah, so we're pretty hyped. We're all gonna go. We're still trying to figure out like what day we're gonna go, like because it's like 2 nights now. So it's a bit like the last time I went to WrestleMania.
You went to Miami, right?
Yeah, I went to Miami.
Jason versus the Door.
The Door. This one I got jobbed out to a door. But
was it Alicia Fox that stopped you?
It was Alicia Fox, The Miz, and his wife Marisa. I mean, I was a little distracted.
Minus the Miz, I understand.
Minus the Miz, right. But anyway, that was fun. Yeah, so we're looking forward to that. I'm gonna just go right into it. I know we got a lot of stuff to talk about. We usually end the show with talking about he that is great, that is omnipotent. He's the tribal chief. He is community theater to some people. Go ahead.
Remember, I had my things I wanted to talk about real quick before you went into it.
That's right. Go ahead.
Okay. Sorry, y'all.
Put your load off. Go ahead.
These are 3 things I just want to get off of my chest real quick. I told the guys this before the show. They don't know what I'm about to say.
Get this shirt off my chest. I'm be naked.
Oh God, and usually when they know I'm about to say something, I'm about to go on a rant about something or this and that.
You go on a rant? No.
So
franchise.
So it's good, bad, and ugly. And I'm gonna save the good for last because the good is something that is very, very, very good.
Oh,
Let's start with the bad.
okay.
Rest in peace to wrestler passed away, Adrian Exotic Street. People may not know Adrian Exotic Street. He was a wrestler in the 70s and 80s. He kind of made the whole androgynous thing very, very big or whatever. If I need to see a picture, hold on, that's him right there. Adrian is Exotic Adrian Street. Don't get it twisted. They said they say Adrian Street had those hands, and if you want to try them, it was real. He ended up marrying the lady, I can't think of her name right now, who was his manager his entire career, like later on in life and stuff like that. But he finally, I think he went sepsis. He got sick, went sepsis, and he passed away. 1940 to 2023. So I always like to give shout outs to wrestlers past, present, whoever, what I'm saying, when they pass away or whatever. Adrian Street made his bones a whole lot in the USWA territory. He was a British dude, by the way. He made his bones like in the Texas, the Mid-South wrestling area. I think he had a quick stint in WWE, if I'm not mistaken. But shout out to him and him being one of the pioneers of he kind of was doing kind of like that Gold Dust stuff way before Gold Dust or whatever. So yeah, Exotic Adrian Street, rest in peace.
Yes.
Let me get to
Absolutely.
the ugly Let me get to the ugly real quick.
Okay.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Let me pull this up because this trash bag bottle feeding chick right here. So 2 weeks ago, we had a tragedy happen in the sports world. LeBron James' son, Bronny, went into cardiac arrest. Bronny James is 18, 17 years old. Kid, freshman at USC, cardiac arrest. It's kind of, and that's a serious thing. No matter how anybody feels about LeBron or whatever, anybody, like, I don't wish nothing like that on any human being. One bit. Jason, don't smile because you probably like. I'm thinking of a few. I can, but stop that. I know you.
I was looking at something else. Anyway, go ahead.
I don't wish that on anybody. I don't question anything. Something like that happens. Give your well wishes. Keep it moving. Let's go. My problem is this: a young lady that we knew as Charlie Caruso.
Oh, that hoe. Okay. I know
but now she is known as
that
Charlie
lady. I'm sorry. Don't cancel me.
Arnold. She was a WWE backstage reporter. Was also doing stuff for ESPN. Everything was cool. Then she left ESPN for she felt some of her beliefs, as far as when it comes to the LGBTQ community. And
right. She's a right-wing nut job. Oh, we got it.
In sports. And so now she has a job with, Fox News, with Fox News. So what happens? What I said happened.
Indoctrinated.
LeBron, she said she left ESPN because she felt like, I couldn't be my true self over there. Cool, whatever. Be your true self. Be your true self, sis. Live your best life. But this is, like I said, where it comes to a point where whatever your political affiliation, however you feel, all that shit go to the side when human life is involved. She's also was an anti-vaxxer, major anti-vaxxer. So what does she do?
Along with Chris Jericho and his wife.
I mean, whatever. Now, we're talking about her right now. I ain't worried about that.
Go ahead.
We're talking about her.
You know me.
So, Bronny James' situation happened. He goes, and people got to say, he goes into cardiac arrest. Like, that's like a heart attack, basically, or whatever. She tweets out, young, healthy athletes like Bronny James should not be going into cardiac arrest. ... Unless ... Nonetheless, wish a speedy recovery. What the fuck are we doing here? What are we doing?
She's trying
here?
to use a human being's tragedy to push her crazy nut job anti-science agenda.
No, I get that.
It's horrible. She's a horrible human being.
I 100% get that. But Jesus Christ, people, what are we doing here? Like shit like that does not need to be happening. Somebody then quote tweeted her and was like, "What the hell happened to you? Did you sell your soul or something?" And she just says, "Always been an anti-vax, just was never able to say it, out loud." So people have been dragging her ass for that shit. This is the last time I'm ever going to speak on this damn woman, because it's like, yo, it's like really like people that know me know that I'm not a LeBron fan. I'm not a LeBron fan. I respect the game. I respect everything he's done as a human being, everything, but I'm just not a LeBron fan as far as the NBA. I would never say anything about that man getting if he got hurt or anything like that or something like that or whatever. You leave that shit to the side when someone gets hurt, or better yet, when someone possibly could have fucking died. Let that shit fucking ride. So Charlie Caruso, alt not or whatever, yo, there's a whatever.
Right.
Right. Yo, there's a special place for you, and you need
in hell.
people,
I'll say it for you.
People like you, and people who want to push an agenda, even folk who, what I'm saying, on the other side, who sometimes have their agendas and stuff too. Put that shit
You
to
shouldn't
the
use
side.
it, Jeff. I don't care what.
Right. My thing is this: at what point?
Right.
Thing is this: at what point have we, have stopped being fucking human beings, man? Be a human being before you be whatever political affiliation or whatever you want, man. So that's my ugly for that. Now I want to get to something that's really, really good. And before I say what this is, y'all motherfuckers, no, I can't do nothing for you. I can't get anything for you or whatever. This isn't about me, but this is about a coworker. Did he not get the link? Did that boy not? I see Bunch saying he didn't get the link or something. Whatever.
He was already in here.
He said he didn't get the link, man. Whatever. So what I want to do right now is give a major shout out to one of my coworkers, my homegirl Lexi. Lexi just got hired by WWE to be a production assistant.
Oh snap!
She's going to be a production assistant, and she's going to be a traveling production. Production assistant. Basically, she's going to be behind the scenes working. Like the live shows. Period. Like the live shows and everything like that. I'm going to miss her a whole lot. She was always a super dope young lady. I always looked at her as like a little sister and everything. It is funny because she got the job, and one of the other coworkers was like, when she found out she got the job, was like, yo, you need to talk to Tonio, because she was like, yeah, I really don't know a whole lot about wrestling. I know some stuff, but I really don't know a whole lot. But I am super happy for her. I think it's super dope. And like I said, she's going to be doing a lot of traveling back and forth. I forgot when she starts. I think the first time she said she's going to start is a Raw that's going to be in Memphis or somewhere in Tennessee, in Tennessee like that. So yeah, I just want to give a major shout out to her. I love it when people I know do dope shit, and I think that's super dope. And she has a job now with a company that all of us basically grew up on. So now, yeah, she's going to be a traveling production assistant with
what's her name again?
Her name is Lexi.
Yeah, shout out to Lexi, man. That's dope, man. I love to see people moving.
I told her I was gonna shout her out on the podcast, and she was like, "Oh, dope. Really? Yeah." So Lexi is going to be a production assistant for the WWE.
Oh, hey, Lexi, we see you.
And
slide our podcast to Triple H or something. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna be mad at you.
And so, and also, this is a major shout out flex for her too, because she's from Philly. And I was like, yo,
we'll see her in Philly. Yo,
yeah.
Tell her the Hook Brothers
Jason,
up.
What did I say before I gave the announcement? I gave an announcement. I said, can't do nothing for you.
See, I ain't even hear that. I ain't even hear that.
Or whatever.
That sounds like a roadblock. No, we need to go over those roadblocks.
Anyway, like I said, yeah, shout out to my homegirl Lexi. I'll see you at work tomorrow or whatever. Check it out. And like I said, best of luck to you when you start your job in a few weeks. anything that I can do for you or whatever, just let me know.
Or any of us.
Yeah, man.
Especially,
Yeah, or any
you know,
of us or
any of
whatever.
us.
Or settle down, man. Settle down, sir.
Settle down, simmer down, simmer down.
Trying to get some
You
know,
access,
so-
man.
So shout out Lexi. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
The Hard R Wrestling Podcast salute you.
Yeah. Shout out to Lexi. So, I just want to start with the biggest news of the day. We have a lot of stuff to talk about. SummerSlam. It happened last night. Detroit, Michigan. Kid Rock with his racist dumbass. For some reason, WWE thinks he's relevant. He opened up the show.
Glad I missed that.
Wait a minute. I just love.
I didn't, unfortunately.
I love this. We talking about SummerSlam, and the first thing Jason wants to say is Kid Rock. We just ignore
He
it.
opened the show. I didn't tell WWE
Jason,
to open the show with the
Jason.
insurrectionists, but that's what
Jason.
they did. That was a choice. That was a choice.
Jason, pick your
Yes,
battles, man. We could just
that's the battle I want to pick. Stop booking. Two things. WWE, if I could just give you a little suggestion. Stop booking Kid Rock and Pitbull. Like they are not.
And Flow Rider.
And Flow Rider. I'm sorry. So that's the major one. You can skip all the other ones. We tired of Flow Rider. But anyway, y'all keeping his mortgage paid. Detroit, it was in Detroit, Michigan. It hasn't been in Detroit, Michigan in many, many years. I thought overall it was a good show. We usually say this for the end. I want to talk about it full front in the beginning. Acknowledge him, community theater. What did you guys think of the ending?
Complete and utter bullshit.
Okay. I feel like in general, this podcast is sort of down the, I could be wrong, it's down the middle of how much entertainment value the Bloodline has been providing lately.
Can I say this one thing?
Go ahead.
It said it was tribal combat, right? You know, this is the biggest thing. It said it was tribal combat. And it says no one can interfere until the match is over. Right?
You kill me trying to use your brain and watch wrestling. Like
no, I mean,
just kill me.
No, it's not even using your brain.
This is what they said.
Your brain. It's what they said. Nobody can interfere until the match is over. And what happened? Solo was all up in the match, and then Jimmy blatantly cost Jay the match, which I don't care how anybody spins it. Makes no absolute sense. I mean, if Jimmy wanted to turn on Jay, he could have waited till he won the belt, and then you could create a jealousy angle, but he's going to turn on him before he wins. I mean, he just turned on Roman.
Right.
Solo just turned on them. Jay just turned on them to side with Jimmy. They beat up Jimmy. 2 weeks later, Jimmy comes back and turns on Jay. None of this makes sense, and I don't care how they spin it. So yeah,
I want my steak.
I want my fucking steak.
I want my steak.
I want my fucking steak.
You're keeping that same energy.
I keep the same energy. Because
I ain't talking about you. I ain't talking about that.
Oh.
I'm just saying we want that same energy.
We
just let people know.
I want my motherfucking steak. Because that was some bullshit. That was some fucking. What was it? What was it? Somebody give me an analogy or something, because I ain't gonna say great value.
Salad.
That
salad.
That was some. Hold on. That was some unseasoned ass potato salad. Bring back Chadwick Boseman. Rest in peace. Because that was. Oh hell no, Karen. No one wants that bland ass shit.
I knew y'all were gonna shit on this match. Continue.
I want to say this too.
Mm-hmm.
Once again, what was this match supposed to have been called?
Tribal
combat.
Mm-hmm.
I would think that, I would do a callback with Jay and do the original Usos entrance when they come out with the paint.
Yeah.
And doing the haka.
That would have made a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Would have made a lot of sense.
Of course, they didn't do it.
Anything.
So.
I mean, could have came out, started off with the drums playing and doing the haka, and then go into the, and then after the go into it after that.
Yeah.
Would have made perfect sense. Once again,
but no, this is WWE, baby.
Well, once again, like Bunch said, hey, there was no interference from nobody until after the match. You know what else would have made sense?
Hmm.
Bring in some of the elders. Bring in Alpha. Bring in Sika. Bring in Rikishi. You know what I'm saying? Bring in maybe one of the other older cousins, Samu or some shit like that, and have them sit ringside to watch this.
It's 20,000 of them motherfuckers. You could
Right.
you could have got like 10
Right.
of them for like $59.99. Like they went
Right.
all
You know what I'm saying?
just give them a ticket and some wings.
I mean,
they would have been there.
I mean, right? Like I'm sitting here, like watch. Like I really was saying to myself, "Yo, Jay's gonna come out and do the traditional, the old school Uso entrance, and then go into the Uso." Nope, none of that happened. Just came out with the, you know what I'm saying, with the lay and all that stuff like that.
The lay
And
was
I mean,
pretty, but
lay was pretty.
They could have did better.
As far as the match.
And he had the crowd rocking. He had the crowd.
He had the crowd. The crowd was in their hand. Like that's you can't dispute
but
that.
But as far as the match, mid, very mid.
I would go a step above me. The only thing,
I mean, what you expect from Roman though? Like Roman he ain't gonna give you no 5-star match. Like
I put it like that. No,
I give it 3+, maybe 4.
I think the other matches that they've had were more exciting than this. It took too long for the build. It was so dead.
And Antonio,
in the beginning.
I often think this too. I think me personally, also the matches that it probably didn't start until like what 11:45. I would be literally fucking tired. So no matter how good the match was, I mean, like
it didn't go up to after 12. I was like, what is this, WrestleMania?
Yeah, that has to add to it. What? That has to add to it.
We listen. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. You know, might catch some flack for this. The battle royal wasn't needed. That's what, to me, the battle royal was not needed.
You know.
You take away the battle royal.
Okay.
And I think that'd be better.
Are we talking about matches that weren't needed? Because
it was SummerSlam. There was no battle royal needed. It should have been a U.S. title match up there and not a battle royal with the U.S. champion in it.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
LA Knight fans. That was to appease you, LA Knight fans.
So he should have won the tournament and faced Austin Theory, Stone Cold.
The most electrifying man in Stone Cold LA Knight is most electrifying fan in LA.
Everybody's saying. Yeah.
Well, D-Lo. The only reason that I like this match, and we'll move on. The only reason I like this match is because the Usos have said that their goal is to face each other in a match. This clearly sets up.
Hold on, they said WrestleMania.
And
WrestleMania. They said WrestleMania.
It's a WrestleMania
and SummerSlam.
It's a city of brotherly love, and you have two brothers.
So this shit gonna drag 8 months.
To me, that's a hook.
It's gonna drag 8 months.
It got us to that. It got us to that. Exactly. It's a city of brotherly love. Exactly. You're gonna have two brothers killing each other.
Nope.
I don't care.
That's some shit that should happen at Royal Rumble. So then you can have it from Royal Rumble to WrestleMania, not fucking SummerSlam to WrestleMania. Hell no.
You're gonna drag 8 months, yo. 8 months.
8 months.
This is ridiculous.
8 months.
The match is still going on. Roman Reigns just hit another Superman punch. The match is still going on. He just hit another spear. I just watched it right now. He just hit another spear.
Ooh,
They should have. If they wanted to do it longer out, they should have waited to at the longest Survivor Series, but really done it at Royal Rumble.
Yeah, that's what at Royal Rumble.
Roman Reigns is going to probably be away for 3 months.
He's already at the beach. He tweeted that he was somewhere like
They literally said he's not scheduled for another
3 months.
Yeah.
What y'all expect? I expect all this to happen.
So he should have lost.
This ain't cinema anymore.
He's going to lose at WrestleMania to Cody. That's what we're building to. We're building to the Usos fighting each other. That's the double main event.
Who cares, bruh? If this is day one, if Jimmy and Jay is night 1 of WrestleMania, then I'm going to night 2. Fuck this.
Wow.
This ain't cinema. This was never cinema.
I might rescind my ticket if that's the damn case.
Hey, if that's the case, just give me the NXT pay-per-view.
Right.
Give me TakeOver.
Give me the Raw after Mania. How about that?
This was never cinema. because I saw through the bullshit. They just dragging this out.
This is bad.
This ain't cinema. This is Rockville theater at a Friday night at 6 p.m. with your local high school kids acting.
You trying to say this the Black Rock in Germantown, the Black Rock theater in Germantown?
No, G-Lo, this is the improv factory.
This is improv, like not even with A-list actors. We got the D-list.
Wow.
Like this is terrible. Like I don't know. Like I'm tired of this. I'm tired of the bloodline. I'm tired of the I'm just tired. Like this should have ended at WrestleMania. That was the peak. Now we just it's just downhill from here. Yeah. Everything should have ended.
It should have.
Roman should have lost the belt. Yeah. Usos lost the belt. Roman should have lost. Yeah. Then you deal with the fallout from that. Maybe they still could have had the match without the title. This is just it's dragging too much at this point. I'm tired.
That's another thing too. They said, at this point, the title ain't even the main thing in the storyline. You know what I'm saying? So for him to still have the title right now is ridiculous because now he's holding the title hostage, and the storyline is taking precedence over the title. So why does he even still have the title?
Here's the best part. We saw the article. This motherfucker said this is the
second quarter. The second quarter. What the fuck?
What the fuck are we
doing, motherfuckers?
Yeah, this Super Bowl is 2 years long, apparently.
Right.
This shit don't make no sense, yo.
I'm not messing with y'all.
Second quarter.
And look, hold on.
At the halftime show.
Hold on. With this Super Bowl, the halftime is gonna have an 8-month pregnant Rihanna performing. So
okay, you want to know what I think was the best part of the match? Paul Heyman's
when it was
acting.
Over, yeah. When it was over and Paul Heyman's acting.
He loves you.
No. With Heyman during the match, he was like, "Don't do it. You grew up together.
Like I said, for this tribal combat, it's supposed to be no holds barred. But they didn't even beat the hell out of each other. I
think they did. I mean, as much as they didn't wreck each other. I thought the match was okay.
It wasn't 4 stars. It wasn't 4 stars. Maybe in the SmackDown video game it was 4 stars, but it wasn't 4 stars.
Because they did get a couple of special moves off, so yeah, it would definitely get 4 stars on the old SmackDown. It was okay. I wasn't too mad at it, but a lot of people were like, whatever. It got us talking about it, so I guess it. So one of the matches of the night for me was our boy Pretty Ricky and Logan Paul that started off WrestleMania. I thought it was a great choice.
Yeah.
I thought the right person won. I don't think you can keep Logan Paul losing because he's special.
They only started it out with him because he wanted to hop on a jet to see his brother fight. You know what I'm saying?
That either. Yeah. So, they get double promotion. Yeah.
No, I mean it was a good match. I said it was match of the night when it was happening. But
yeah. Does that still hold up? After you saw the whole pay-per-view, was it still the match of the night? Did it hold up?
I mean, overall, I would say it is because I think the women's match turned out to have a better ending,
more impactful.
Midway to ending, but from start to finish, I would say that probably was the best match from start to finish.
I agree. Go ahead. You had your hand up. You had your finger up. Go ahead.
Match was just cool for me. It was cool. It was cool for me, and this is why I say this is going to be contradictory. Yeah, whatever. I can't think of the right term.
Mr. Hard R, we make up shit.
So, did I think the match was pretty good, decent? Yes, I do. However, people that were like, "Oh my God, this match, this and that."
Nah, I don't want to go that far.
I ain't talking about you. I ain't talking about you. Are the same people that be like, man, I hate the Young Bucks. They know but spot monkey.
Oh my God! I knew you were going to go there. Is Ricochet a spot monkey?
I mean, tell me what I'm lying.
He's in that genre of spot monkey.
He's right though. I mean,
he's in that genre of spot monkey. I think he's better than the Young Bucks, but I think he's in that genre of spot monkey. So that's fair.
No, you got Ricochet and you got Osprey. Like they on a different level. You know what I'm saying?
Osprey is in a different level.
Yeah,
Ricochet is getting there. Where
Ricochet. No, if you seen Prince Puma, like Ricochet,
his young when he was young, his younger stuff. Yeah, he was really
he's
really
good.
good.
He is the man.
Also, too, I'm over Samantha Irvin. Seriously, I'm really.
I'm not.
Welcome to the club. Welcome to the club.
I'm really over her.
Why?
She's a beautiful woman. Yes, she is. This and that.
Y'all didn't like the picture I sent in the group.
Which one? You sent a lot.
Which one?
I
think
Samantha.
I think for me is she's starting to get too much shine just for you know what I'm saying? Doing, you know what I'm saying? And it's actually
that's just lit.
Kaiser.
Yeah, I love it. I love her now.
Vince.
How do you not like that?
No. D-Lo. Ludwig Kaiser.
I get it.
I fucking love it. I love it.
Gunter.
Marie General.
Like goes deep. She goes deep.
D-Lo, please do that
in her
shit
womb.
again. Please do that shit again.
Which one? Giovanni.
Do the go to one again.
And the Intercontinental Champion, Gunter.
Yo. Yeah, I wish I could take a picture and make that shit. Your face is fucking fantastic.
You giving her a run for her money. Like I would listen to you too.
Exactly.
You giving her a run for her money.
Yeah, I mean,
come on, man.
You didn't like her being involved in a storyline, or you over her?
She's getting too much hype. Like she ain't no Howard Finkel, number one. And number two,
she's not an old ugly white man. Of course she's not.
You never saw Howard Finkel changing his accent for entrances. So like she's getting too much play.
Why does it have to be like it was 30 years ago?
She's a ring announcer. She's supposed to be in the background.
Right. And the color commentators do different things.
Yeah, she's putting her spin on each different person, and it's not being generic.
Black girl magic on it.
Yeah, it's not being generic. She's doing different stuff for different people. So
I'm sorry.
I mean, I don't see why that's
I get it.
I love it.
I get it. Having her thing and stuff like that. I just think that it's getting to a point where it's overshadowing, and then they keep bringing it up. Oh, this is Ricochet's girlfriend.
That's not her doing that though. That's not her doing it.
And why shouldn't it? Everybody knows that's a wrestling fan that's her girlfriend.
I know that.
Why not bring that? That would be stupid not to bring it up.
I get that, but I just think that she's just starting to get, as my grandmama used to say, starting to get maybe a little bit too big for her
britches. I know.
Yeah, just a little bit too big for her britches.
How dare
or whatever.
I'm not going there with you. Okay, well, that's your opinion.
I've been there. Welcome. Have a seat, Antonio. Have a seat, because I've been here for a minute by myself.
Look, D-Lo,
the Intercontinental Champion.
D-Lo, I sit at the table with you on Bray Wyatt and now this community theater crap. But man, you got to chill on Samantha, man.
Yeah, your food is rotten on purpose.
Like you gotta leave.
Yeah, like why does she gotta do this?
Nobody's lit. We're talking about it. We're talking about it. That's a great name.
Chelsea Green.
And the thing is, it's kind of ridiculous, Jason, but you just like, I know it's kind of ridiculous. It is.
It's great. It's wrestling. Everything's ridiculous.
Nobody's telling the cameraman to put it on her. But I mean, obviously people like it.
She's very attractive. And she's fucking like she makes these stupid ass voices. Like WWE would be dumb to capitalize, not to capitalize on that. But whatever, we disagree. We'll agree to disagree. Yeah. Speaking of agree to disagree, one of the worst matches of the night by far was franchise's favorite former UFC girl, lousy Ronda Rousey. Stunk up the entire arena with a horrible wrestling, her dumb little dumbass outfit.
Look, man, stop blaming all of it on her.
I'm sorry.
Jason,
It was
stop
bad
blaming
booking. It
all
was
of it
bad
on
booking.
her.
But
You
everything this
blaming-
woman attaches herself to
The
is
whole thing was terrible.
horrible for the
How
last
you,
2 years.
how you gonna have an MMA fight first of all, and then you don't even set it up like a MMA
and
fight?
it's not even MMA fight.
And they
Yeah.
tried this. They tried this with Brock Lesnar, and I forgot old boy's name. That was an actual UFC. Was it Chavez? No. It was. You remember they had Brock.
They didn't set it up like they just had Cain Velasquez come in and wrestle. They
Yeah.
set that
And
up.
that was
So here's
horrible too.
So Jason,
It was horrible. First of all, I want to get this out of the way because of course I want to trash Ronda Rousey, but first and foremost, this was horrible booking. It didn't work in the past. It didn't work this time.
That's where it ends.
And it was horrible.
That's where it ends. That's exactly where it starts and ends. It was a horrible damn. It was a horrible idea. Damn match. Because number one, they just should have let them fucking wrestle and go and do what the fuck they goddamn do. This whole when they said they was gonna make this MMA match, I said this shit is gonna be fucking horrible. I said it beforehand. This shit was gonna be goddamn horrible or whatever. Then number one, it was not set up like an MMA match. There were no corner people. Yep. Number two, the part where Shayna kicked Ronda in the head and she and then knocked out, she fell out the ring. Like that shit was supposed to be like fucking.
That looked real. Like she kicked the shit out of her. That was that Holly Holmes shit. That was that Holly Holmes put her to sleep.
I'm gonna put it like this. I think what it was is they was trying their damn best to make it look fucking real, but it's just you can't go out there and fucking play fight. No. And then do a play MMA fight and then expect people to really do it and then do a bad job and do a fucking bad job at it, man. Like that was definitely not fucking it.
And the crowd was into it. They turned on the match. They've been turned on Ronda. And that's the thing, like, you know, and this falls a little bit on Ronda, but also with creative.
How does it fall on Ronda?
Hold on. The creative, the lead up to the match, like everybody, you know, saw when Shayna turned on Ronda, like that was interesting. But I just feel like they did nothing with that time to build up Ronda as a sympathetic baby face now, even though she just, you know, it's like a lot of back and forth, and I think it's just it's an ugly, horrible storm of creative, and then Ronda just not being that good.
Once again, Jason, it goes back. Once again, Jason, it goes back into it was horrible fucking booking. It was horrible setup. I understand you fucking hate Ronda Rousey for whatever reason you hate her for this and that. This shit was not fucking on her. This was just overall fucked up. Damn. Whoever the producer, I'm waiting to see when they put the thing out to see who the producer for this shit was.
I'm gonna tell you like Dusty used to tell us, you can make shit. I mean, sometimes they give you shit, you got to make shit salad.
No, look, y'all.
Sometimes you're not getting great creative.
The only reason why it was bad booking is because the whole situation.
Yeah,
she got hurt, so they had to rush it because she's leaving. So this is what she wanted to do. This is what her last feud she wanted to have before she left. So they had to rush it. So because she got hurt, it screwed everything up. So it's only bad booking because she got injured and they tried to rush it. So it is what it is. We got what we got. You know what I'm saying? The only thing is they could have made the match better than what it was.
They should have made it. They should have made it a regular wrestling match.
Not there.
Or they could have did the fight pit like they did with Riddle and Seth Rollins. They could have did something better than what they did. You know,
just book a regular professional wrestling match. There.
No, because Ronda can't wrestle. So why would we do that?
It's like, what do you? I guess you're right. It's like, what do you do with that? How do you book it? So I mean, and it's Ronda. That's the thing that just like kills me about her. Like, people know who the fuck she is. She's a marquee star, and I hate for her to, as much as I don't like her wrestling in the last year or two, I just hate to see her go out that way because she was a big part of women's wrestling and its uptick, and she was very much a catalyst for all that. And to see, you know, women's wrestling just kind of go downhill, frankly, over the last year or two, I hate, you know, that division is getting that loss, and I wish she was better. I wish the booking was 1,000% better, because all they had to do was kind of protect her, and it's just a fucking mess. But anyway, that happened.
Don't everything you said is on booking, though. Everything you said is on booking.
A lot of stuff is on booking and situations, and she got pregnant the first time. That shit happens. She got injured. That shit happens.
No, but don't worry, guys.
It's a lot of things going on.
You said the women's division as a whole, though. That's booking. Rhea didn't even have a match. Like, come on. She doesn't even do anything but
Becky Lynch
follow around Judgment Day.
Like, hey guys, don't worry. We got Liv Morgan and bald-headed ass Shotzi, the goddamn save the day.
Can we talk about Shotzi?
Lord, no, we're not. No, we're not. No, we don't have time. We don't have time. No, we don't. We're not doing that on the Lord's Day.
The Intercontinental Champion Gunther.
We're
not doing this on the Lord's Day. No.
All right. Oh, there's other stuff I want to get to.
I was gonna say shout out. I don't care. I told y'all last week. I put it in the chat, man. Nobody said nothing, and I don't care because I'm gonna give them a shout out, man.
Okay.
Let me look for it real quick. Hold on. I gotta look for my blue text. All right. Oh no, that's about the chick with Cody.
There was a woman that was behind Cody's mom that had big, huge.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, here
she
we
had
go.
them all up on Cody's mom.
Here we go. Shout out to Nigel McGuinness. I think that's his name. The dude from Collision. When he was talking about Adam Cole and MJF, he said the bromance of the summer would end up like every other summer romance with a broken heart and a shot of penicillin. That Drake went hard. That Drake went hard.
That was a hard line.
That Drake went hard.
Wait a minute, we still talking SummerSlam. Why are we bringing this up yet?
Because we weren't here last week. That's why he deserves that shout out. That's why
that shout out.
He deserved it.
That was fire.
Don't you question me?
Oh shit. Moving on. So back to SummerSlam. Real quick, Seth freaking Rollins versus Finn Balor.
I think in my opinion that for me. That match and Gunther and Drew were my matches of the night.
I didn't even put, the Gunther match was pretty.
He put it on Drew, yo.
He chopped his shit up. Yeah, that's your boy.
Hey,
Nazi.
Hey, don't lie. Gunther got his ass whipped. You see his chest? He
got his ass. They both got their ass whipped.
Drew was hitting them harder with the chops, yo.
Yeah.
Drew was playing like I want to be back on top, bitch. But interesting win. I'm glad it didn't make sense for Gunther not to win. So he's
gonna break the record. He's gonna break the record.
What I want to happen. I want for him the night that he's going to supposed to break the record against Honky Tonk Man. I want Honky Tonk Man to actually come out and try to stop him.
Hit him with the guitar.
And try to hit him with the guitar to stop that shit.
And catch a chop.
And then he gets
that man's 70 years old. You better not fucking chop him.
Man, if he got a chop.
Yeah, he might stop that motherfucking heart, but I might
and chop him again and restart it.
I would love to see that, but we know WWE is not going to do.
They ain't going to do that.
They might though. They might.
I can see,
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
I did want to talk about Cody versus Brock Lesnar. Listen. Okay, we do the same shit every time we have a Brock Lesnar match. We know what Brock Lesnar is going to do, so that's baked in the pudding. People have not turned on him necessarily, and are pissed off and booing. So that's what we're gonna get from Brock Lesnar at 46. That is, which is kind of shit. But that aside, I thought the ending, everything about it towards the end of the match, the comeback, all that stuff, I kind of dug it a little bit. I mean, they're clearly building Cody back up to fight Roman Reigns for the title again. So I wasn't mad with it.
I thought it told a good story. I thought it told a good story of, of course, Cody getting his ass whipped. And I mean, this is the first time we ever really seen Brock tell a motherfucker yo, stay the fuck down, yo, like stay the fuck down, or else I'm going to keep making this shit fucking worse than what it is. And this it was very getting close to SummerSlam Brock Lesnar Suplex City's bitch John Cena. It was getting to that point of squash material, but I dug it. because it's Cody with the he's trying to finish the story. We all know that he's trying to finish the story, and I dug it. Showing Brock was like, that's the first time you kind of saw Brock. I think we've ever seen him really kind of show some sort of compassion a little bit, like, yo, man, like, stay the fuck down type shit, and then still beat his ass. And then for Cody to actually beat him cleanly, you know what I'm saying? Not
Three
without
Cody cutters at the end. Yeah,
3 Cody cutters, not with no bullshit little roll up or small package or him hooking the tights.
He had to win.
Right.
He had to.
Right. And then for Brock to be like, yo, you know what he did? And I've said Brock is like this. Brock to me seems like he's the new Undertaker. How the Undertaker was the one that people wanted, that if he gave you that rub, it was the same. It was a thing. It reminded me of when Undertaker had that ladder match with Jeff Hardy when they had a little feud going on. He beat the shit out of Jeff Hardy, and Jeff Hardy almost won the world title, but then he finally beat him. And after the match, he picked up Jeff Hardy, was like, you little tough motherfucker. He gave him like a little, dap up thing and lift his arm up. Cody necessarily didn't need that type of rub, but it's still a good rub to see that Brock, that, this evil motherfucker that everyone, that some people still don't know whether or not when he like is Brock, that really Brock, is Brock shooting all the time or is not, because they say he's really a fucking great ass dude in the locker room and shit like that, but a lot of people who don't really follow.
But the thing about him, he makes you believe that he's, all that what he's.
And then
he can whoop your ass for real. That's what
he can actually whip your ass for real.
And then
46 or 47.
And then Brock believes in respect, and he knows the respect that Cody had. He sees the respect Cody has for the business and all this shit, which is why he did this shit. And they say he's the reason he told them like he wanted to work with Cody, unlike how he worked with Dean Ambrose and was like, yo, fuck Dean Ambrose after that shit. But
he wasn't wrong. He had a lot of wisdom there. Well, the last thing that to me was super noteworthy was we have a new women's champion. So 3-way Bianca Belair, Charlotte, and Asuka. Bianca Belair won the championship title, the whatever the fuck they call it. I don't know.
I'm gonna say this.
She won it, and then Io Sky won the belt, cashed in. Go.
My two major things about that match were this. Number one, fucking Bianca Belair can sell some shit. That woman can sell being hurt. Like even back going to when Asuka blew the mist in her eyes the first time and with her night in Tennessee, she can sell.
You would think she gorged out her
like I'm not even trying to be funny. Like I'm not even trying to be funny. Like when she
it's like what are you doing?
Like I'm not trying, like when she fell out the ring and I heard that smack, I really thought she was hurt. Fucking that scream she let out. I said, "Oh shit!" I really thought that she was hurt off of that. My second observation: it was a really good ass match, but I'm gonna tell you what I think. Why the crowd took a long time to get into it. It was coming off the high.
It did build. You're right.
It was coming off the high of Seth Rollins and Finn Balor match,
Yeah.
So so
it frankly, there were a lot of highs in this pay-per-view. Like, I mean, the first match was a barn burner. You had, like it was a lot of, and it's too fucking long. So the crowd, obviously is like, I'm tired. And then women, for many reasons, they have to prove that that this match is going to be not worth going to the fucking bathroom. So they had, but of course, any real wrestling fan knows these are the four, Anna, Io, Shirai, these are the four like best women in the industry, 4 of them. So
so here's my thing.
I think it did take the crowd, but they got there, which is the important thing.
Right.
They got there.
So what happens now?
I don't know.
I mean, I personally thought Charlotte was going to win to get that 15 time and then get cashed in by Io.
Right.
That would have been a way for her to get that 15 but still take
without people hating her.
Yeah.
Right. So because I say what happens now, and okay, Io has always been big, even back to NXT all the way up, and then people love Io, Sky, Shirai, whatever, and it's true because she can fucking go. you have people who are that people love Bianca, but you have you have a sect now who's kind of like, we kind of
you're giving her too much.
Right, you're giving her,
you know, what I'm saying, you're giving her, and she's a black woman, you know, so
you're giving her that, and then you.
I don't think that's
I don't think it's that. I really don't think it's that, Jason. I think it's. Okay. I think it's
her booking, how they booked her.
Yeah, her how they book her, which goes into how sorry this women's division is because
where is Piper Niven? Sorry, had a moment.
I knew he was going to bring it in.
I'm just saying. Look at the. I'll just say this. Look at the with the rosters. I mean, it's just it ain't really hitting. It ain't really hitting.
I wouldn't say it's shit. It's not.
No, I'm not saying the roster is shit, but what they're doing with the roster is
and
shit.
then they
have plenty of women half that ain't being used.
And the top half is like the top half is like here. That's good. And then you got everybody else who down here.
Well, even the top half, they get cut off. Like, even though, you know, Trish Stratus isn't putting on 5-star matches at this point of her career, I heard her and Becky got cut off of this pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Seeing how good the pay-per-view was, I like get it. I mean, obviously the Ronda match could have gone off.
Dude, you got the women's champ ain't even really in a feud, man. Like, she's feuding with Raquel, but I mean, it ain't even really a feud yet. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, what is she doing? What is she doing?
Well, it's because the other thing is way bigger than anything.
Raw is 3 hours long. Raw is 3 hours long. They can't figure it out. Yeah. And it ain't like Roman's up there with his 10-minute entrance and his 20-minute promo.
I agree. They should be able to figure something out. But, you know, the thing
it goes into
with her group is bigger than anything they have come up creatively for her, which is a shame because it's easy. Have Dominique coming out there as her valet. People hate him. That'll rub off on her. She's decent. She's good in the ring.
She's terrible at talking trash when she's beating people down.
Yeah.
I hate it. Oh my God.
I mean, yeah, I just want to know where do we go from here? Because at one point they made it seem like Bailey was kind of, you know, want to turn on her or whatever.
Well,
but
clearly, I think that's a setup.
That might happen.
That might happen, but everything seems super peachy. You saw Bailey was the one that goddamn cleared everybody out.
Bailey took him out. MVP for Bailey, though. She came in there. She took everybody out and cleared it out or whatever. But it's like,
does Bailey look more and more like a sister every 2 months? Like, she started out with this little white girl with pigtails, and now she got like the little low cut, you know, that thing back there.
No, she just
is morphing into like a black woman. I don't know.
She just has the stereotypical I'm white but I date black men haircut, white women haircut.
Oh wow,
and other aspects.
Yes, I say. I mean, besides other stuff, but y'all know what the hell I'm talking. Listen, man, y'all know it.
She's a white.
I don't know what you're talking about. That's
Hey, get the hell out of here. Y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. In the 90s, the white women that had that haircut dated black men. Yes, I said it.
You're gonna have to apologize like Jamie Foxx apologized.
Hold on.
Hey, Bunch.
Like this first, Jennifer Aniston.
Bunch, you from P-Town. Am I lying? Am I lying about Bailey?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't she have the... Yeah, I'm white, but I date black men haircut from like the 90s that we all saw. D-Lo, am I lying?
As well as
D-Lo is not going to co-sign your bullshit and get canceled. I mean,
Bailey is Latina, the truth. She is Latina too, by the way.
She is.
Oh, shit, she's part of LW.
Oh, that explains everything. Never mind. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah,
they can actually take the Filipino guy out and put Bailey in there.
Wow.
I will never forget when I told y'all that, and y'all was like, "Are you fucking see y'all ain't want to believe me on that shit."
I ain't thought of LWO the same ever since. Like, since you told me that, I'm like, y'all have no credibility.
I said one of the dudes is Filipino, and y'all was like, "Get the fuck out!" I was like, "No." And then Dino was like, "We can't have nothing on this
shit." One thing, switching from the from WWE, I did want to talk about AEW for a little bit.
No, we not gonna talk about that before we talk about the street business coming out there.
Oh yes. I did have them in my notes. Well, are they coming back?
Hold on.
Are they gonna add new members?
Can I say one thing?
Go ahead.
Somebody on the wrestling jank said Dawkins came out looking like he was coming from North Carolina looking for work from Uncle Frank. Frank Lucas.
Yo, he was smooth with it though. I was like, because you just see him in sweatpants and a dirty shirt. I was like,
and that beard and his beard. Oh my god! And his beard.
It was like
time out. He was smooth with it, but I'm gonna need him to not. No, we're gonna talk about the. I'm gonna need for this nigga not to use the spray can hair or whatever, because that was spray. That was Steve Harvey.
Mind your business. You stay out of bald people business. You stay out of bald people business.
As long as they fix this beard, I'm good.
I'm good with it. My man was clean. He had the Beijing. I don't care. Don't nobody care.
His beard was straight waste management, man. They fixed that.
He was sitting there like
my man was Beijinged out, bro. Like I wasn't mad with it. He was smooth.
I'm sorry. I can't help it, but no, I was like,
are we going? But are we? So they've been teasing this for a very long time. So clearly, I guess they have turned the Hurt Profit.
Clearly, God damn it, it's done. What are we talking about?
Clearly, it's done.
Are we
adding new members? Is this it? Is this it?
They can't even be heels because they fucking love Bobby. You heard about Bobby?
Wait a minute. Mm-hmm. Who last month said about Bobby? Who last month said about Bobby? And niggas was like, no, I don't think so. No.
You never listen. No. What we said, I believe, was without the Hurt Business, Bobby is not.
Without.
He's not up there.
They was chanting this motherfucker even before this.
They love Bobby, man. Come on.
They love Bobby when the Hurt Business is involved. By himself.
They've been loving Bobby. The Almighty.
He's not.
Wow. Jason, you go down.
He's a second tier, first tier guy.
A second tier, first tier.
He's not on
Jason.
Roman's level.
All right,
he's not
let's go to AEW.
in popularity.
Let's go to AEW.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to go to AEW, but you want to fight
for 5 minutes. We should have just go to AEW. That bullshit.
Let's go to AEW.
Put his ass in timeout real quick.
No, we go to AEW.
Block your own self out. Block your own self out right now.
Speaking of AEW, we have officially 2.5 matches announced for it. Was it All In London? Right, the big show in London. Matches? We have Adam Cole versus MJF. Those are ones that have been announced. That's a big one.
FTR and
the Bucks. Samoa Joe called out Punk. I'm not sure they want to go that route. Have any more matches been announced?
Omega's fighting Takeshita.
Say that.
Omega's fighting Takeshita. And they said Ospreay's fighting Jericho. Why? I don't fucking know. I'm so sick of hearing Judas every time I turn on Dynamite. I don't get it. I mean, I get it, Jericho, what you done in the business, but it's time to fall back, man. Like, I'm over the Le Champion, the Ocho, all that shit. Like, just fall back, dude.
Would it have made? I get this thing they're doing with Adam Cole and MJF. It's good. It's good stuff, right? But for this big show, and I don't know, maybe they're thinking is like, look, we already sold hella tickets. You know, the other big, huge matches, we can do that down the line. I don't know. Maybe, I would get that, but I don't know. Adam Cole versus MJF, the Bucks, FTR, that's solid. That's something that makes sense. Samoa Joe versus Punk. It's as limited as CM Punk is in the ring now. Is that the big money marquee match?
Well,
D-Lo, go.
I mean, I watched his match with Ricky Starks. He's getting his win back though.
I told you
slowly. He is slowly but surely. I'll give you that because I'm pretty hard on Punk now. But yeah,
I'm trying to look at the roster now. Like, I think CM Punk should have gotten a bigger match, but I'm just trying to figure out against who. Like John Moxley? I don't know. Like,
oh hell no.
God.
We don't want that.
But I'm not a Moxley fan, so maybe
he already wrestled Jay White, I think.
No, just tag team matches. that's a feud that they said they were gonna do though. You know what I'm saying? That was the whole like reason Bullet Club was fighting FTR, you know, doing that 3-way thing because they were gonna set up something with Jay White and
But I
CM
guess they
Punk.
couldn't get along.
So,
That's the big money. That's the big money.
Yeah, I was gonna say like his options really are limited, you know, like when it comes to people he can really work with, because the real money match everybody wants to see is him and Omega, you know what I'm saying? But
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, and that doesn't have to do with the Young Bucks, because the Young Bucks was the one said they didn't want to work with him, and Kenny said he was open to working with CM Punk. So with the Bucks fighting FTR, that would have made a way for CM Punk to fight Kenny Omega. But
I mean, they only really need 3 to 4 top matches. You got the top 2. I mean, CM Punk versus Samoa Joe. That's going to be okay. Like, I'm just trying to look up and down the roster. I just can't think of like who's Hangman Page going to fight. Like, who's Jay White going to fight? Who's John Moxley going to fight?
Who's he going to bleed on?
Yeah.
Oh, you already know what that's going to be. That's going to be daggone probably Moxley and what's his name? And Orange Cassidy. For the international.
Oh my God! Don't say that! Don't you dare say that!
No, that might be a good match, though.
Y'all listen. Here's the thing. Time out. I know y'all niggas do not like. I know y'all niggas don't like them, but let's stop acting like
I don't dislike Orange Cassidy. I like Orange Cassidy. I liked him the whole time he's been in AEW. I just don't like the booking. I don't like the booking. It's okay to not like the booking. I like the dude. I just don't like the booking.
I'm kind of both half and half out, but yeah, he's okay.
Like some of the people he's beaten, I just don't like it.
Yeah, like big cash.
Nah, I mean
they got almost 80,000 tickets sold. So
yeah. So I mean, at this point, I mean, I guess the question is like, do they even really? I mean, they've sold it. Like London is hungry for AEW for wrestling. So I mean, do they have to put like their marquee, you know, their top marquee matches? Do they need to like save that for, you know, something domestic and, you know, probably where they'll make more money, because, you know, when you go overseas, it's probably a lot more money they have to put up. So I don't know. I don't know the business of it. I'm going to watch it. I'm going to actually pay for this. I'll never pay for an AEW pay-per-view.
Oh,
before.
wow.
Listen, AEW
has so like much. It could be me.
Look, AEW has so much talent on their roster that they don't have to. They have so much talent in the roster. They don't have to hold back on matches. You know what I'm saying?
No.
They don't. They really don't. They have so much talent they ain't even using. They don't have to hold back.
The thing is, though, they got a pay-per-view the next week. They got their. So I'm curious how they're gonna do all this, because they got. I've never seen a company have one big show like this and then a pay-per-view.
When is that show again? When is London again?
That's in like 3 weeks, ain't it?
No,
it's 2 weeks.
It's this month. Yeah, it's this
month.
month.
3 weeks. 3 weeks.
Yeah. And then after London, they got what, All In, which is like their marquee.
Yeah.
Their marquee match event or whatever. So
that's a rough one.
The London show's in 3 weeks, and then the following pay-per-view is the following Labor Day weekend. So,
right,
yeah,
okay. I mean, I think what it is that you have to start seeing what they're doing, and the best thing too is to look at what how they building up some of these, building up some of these feuds. There's a few feuds they got that are built up. I'm pretty sure Hook versus Jack Perry is going to be one, you know what I'm saying, for Hook to try to get his belt.
That's a good mid card. Yeah.
He's going to get somewhere up in there or whatever. Speaking of which, I don't give a damn. Y'all might not like it. I don't care. Shout out to my nigga RVD back with his original music from ECW. RVD 52 years old, but my man still out there doing them jump spin kicks and almost took the motherfucking head off of that shit. So
let me tell you one motherfucking thing. If Luke Perry's son beats fucking RVD,
well, you know what's going to happen.
I will fucking lose it.
I
know this booking makes sense.
Hold on. No. When Jack Perry beats RVD on Dynamite, I want you to come on the podcast next week and say you want your fucking steak. That's what I want.
You know what I'm gonna say? You know what? I'm not gonna say shit.
That's a deal.
I'm not gonna say shit if the match is good. I don't give a damn if he did. Listen, I don't care if he's fucking 20 pounds. If the fucking match is good, cool. It's cool. That's the way I don't give a damn. That's all. That's what I don't give a damn about. I'm
tell
just
you
here to
one
see
goddamn
good.
thing.
I'm
He
here
better
to see
not
good.
pin it. I don't care if RVD is 80 years
care.
old, okay, and smoking
I'm
weed
here
during the
I'm
match
here.
and after the match. He better
Hey.
not win that match.
I'm here for good matches. That's all I'm here for. And like I said, I'm here for good matches. And like I said, booking bad or whatever, fucking Jack Perry and the motherfuckers, they do good matches.
They do good
match.
matches. And shout out to Swerve again with AR Fox, yo. That shit was hard as fuck.
Killing everything, not getting the recognition that he deserves, but this is the hardest dude in wrestling right now.
Yo,
bro. Like,
they even had AR Fox come out with the mask on, with the bloody shirt from Nick Wayne.
That man's sick. I love it. I see what you're doing, pimping.
And Prince Nana. Don't leave me, guys.
Well, unfortunately, we have to leave you. If you guys want to talk to us, whatever, flirt with Francesca, is the only one not married, but he's looking. You can reach us at hardrwrestling@gmail.com or IG at hard_r_wrestling. Or, we're on Anchor, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, all of them. You know what I'm saying? So just hit us up.
And
YouTube. That's our big one.
We're going to start going live on Twitch, y'all. I'm going to let y'all know. We're going to start going live.
We got to figure the technology, but I definitely want to go live.
We're working on that now. We're going to start going live on Twitch. So we're going to open that up, and we might get some people comment and saying some stuff. So we about to interact with everybody right now.
Yeah. I can't wait to see the comments about somebody saying Bobby is a second tier wrestler.
We're going to open with that. What about that? We'll open with that.
Yeah, please. I'm all here for the Jason slander.
And I like the Almighty, but he's no tribal chief.
Lord have mercy.
We're going to end on that.